Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ahmad Adi Adwa bin Azmi. My number matrix is 03DMK20F1030. Today, we would like to present you about the obesity in the Malaysian. So, from this data, we have survey or find an article about uh, survey about obesity in the community of the Selangor. Introduction. Obesity is a major global concern as increased a nation clinical burden. Compared to other Asian countries, the prevalence of the obesity in Malaysia topped the list partly due to the Malaysian eating behavior. Although obesity does not directly impact morbidity and mortality, it increases the risk of various chronic diseases such as diabetes, osteoarthritis, cancer, and major vascular disease. Mortality from this chronic disease is highly associated with obesity. From the article, the 1,912 response of the committee of the Selangor selected 1,556 concerned, thus resulting in a response rate of the 81.38%. In this study, 1,380 responded were included for analysis after include some questionnaire for missing data exertion of the 88.66. Alright, first is the paragraph 1, which is the characteristics of the response in the community of the Selangor by age group. From the first graph, that the obesity is around 20 to 29, which is the most highest in the age of the group, with the lead of the girl with a female with a 27%, while male is 36, and the lowest fat presentation is 90 and below age, and 30 and 39 age is 26 for the female and 24 for the male, while 40 and 49 for the female is take a lead for 17, while male is a 40. Next is of the pie chart of the characteristic of the response in the community of the Selangor by ethnicity. The obesity of NCT is a Malay by 69 with the major in this NCT, following by Indian with 20% and China.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Sharunaim bin Isa. My metric number is 03DMK20F1052. Today I will be presenting a bar chart. This bar chart provides information about the percentage of people who have obesity by residents in the community of Selangor. Overall, urban residents have the most number of people who have obesity as compared to the rural residents. The number of female in urban residents who have the obesity is slightly higher than male. In contrast, the number of female in rural residents who have the obesity is slightly lower than male. In urban residents, the percentage of male and female who have the obesity are 92% and 94% respectively. Meanwhile, as in rural residents, the percentage of male and female who have the obesity are only 8% and 6% respectively. In a nutshell, we can see here in total that urban residents in the community of Selangor are the most people who have obesity. Next, I will be presenting a pie chart. Firstly, as you can see in the slides, It is the pie chart which shows the percentage of people have obesity by marital status in the community of Selangor. Based on the pie chart, it is clear that married represent the most number of people who have obesity at 62%. Single in the second highest number of people who have obesity at 34%. Widow represent 4% who have obesity, followed by divorce, which represent at 0.4%. The smallest number is separated, which only represent at 0.1% who have obesity. In conclusion, the graph show that in overall, married in the highest group of marital status who have the obesity among community in Selangor, whereas divorced and separated are undoubtedly the smallest number, as there is none or zero to have obesity.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Amikwan bin Zulkifli and my metric number is 03DMK20L1021. Today I'm going to talk about a characteristic of the respondent in the community of Selangor by employment status. The employer female is more 30% than female, and female is more higher than male in unemployed. The retired male is more than female in the case of obesity. And a characteristic of the respondent in the community of Selangor by education level. The primary female is more higher than a primary male. For the secondary, female still still higher than a male, but the tertiary male is more higher than female. Conclusion: female elder aged between 30 and 39 years old, being Indian, married, and having only primary school education or secondary school education were significantly associated with increased risk of obesity. Nevertheless, this study outcome can be used to integrate psychological approach to enhance the effectiveness of obesity prevention strategies such as weight loss program in community setting. Thank you from us.